Yo, what's going on, guys? Lemon here, bringing you the second video of the day. And this is showing off a Barbarian Royal Hog, uh, spellbait deck. It's very powerful, it does work, and the only problem is with mine is I have it underleveled for tournament standards. As soon as I can get my hog and everything up to a good level, I can show you guys how good it actually is in battle. I'm going to be doing some classic challenges, stuff like that, but I'm going to show you guys a few replays of me playing the deck and how it works. And what can I say other than let's get right in this first, I'll get back with you guys when we get into the first replay. Alright guys, we're on to our first replay. This is me playing with one of my in-game friends, Mackie. Alright, up against, it was a Mega Knight and Elite Barbarians. Both of them hurt really bad. Alright, so right off the bat, they end up getting this big group of troops, and they clone it. And so I took advantage of that, and I was like trying to save up to snowball, but I also had to try to defend. So eventually I snowballed it and was like, well played to my teammate, because we just defended that whole push. Okay, and they have Lumberjack Freeze, which I don't know about you guys, but when I see Clone and Lumberjack in the same deck, I instantly think Lava Hound Clone is what I'm about to go up against. And I think that this deck that they are using would make a great deck for Lava Hound Clone, because it just worked. It would have been great. It would have been the perfect combination of cards for it to go together. They placed down Electro Dragon, and so right after I placed down my why am I unable to think of these? My flying machine to go up against their ram. Well, their battle ram, because now we have Ram Rider, so I gotta be specific. They placed down the recruits, and I snowball that and realized that was a bad play. So then I placed down my barbarians to take out the recruits and all that. And do you see how much work the barbarians just did up against that recruit? Why am I saying recruit? The rascals. Up against the rascal right there? That was crazy. Okay, now these are his cards going in right now for a push. I was like, on top of that, let's place down Flying Machine, and Flying Machine can pick off the tower while the other troops tank a little bit. And we go in and start pushing a little bit, and he places down his Expo, which ends up not even drawing his battering ram. And I was like, oh, I can get some good poison value here. So I poison and laugh about it because that was just such good value. And then I tried to snowball there because I thought there was going to be at least one or two troops left alive with low health. Nope. So we go in with this big push right here, and we throw down a bunch of troops, and it just, looking at the time, you can see we have 13 seconds left. At this point, we should just defend. There's no way that we're going to get another tower. But I snowball the princess to have it go up against, to try to change it to going up and attacking the flying machine, but that didn't work. And that's our first replay, our first win, and it was with Mackie. Alright, so that was just the first thing. Then we can go up with the second one with Mackie. Alright, so getting straight into this, there's me and Mackie up against, oh, this one was annoying, okay? They have Hog Rider, and on the top right, I think this guy was trying to use a cycle deck, but it was just so weird, like Rascal Cycle, but it wasn't at all a cycle deck. Like, it looked like they really meant it as a real good, strong, powerful pushing deck, but it didn't work like that. So right off the bat, you see that the hogs go in and start doing work. With the hogs and flying machine over there, and the minions and stuff like that, tanking for them. It's just, we brought that tower down to a quarter of its health almost, which is scary to think about how strong the Royal Hogs are. And it's just, this is what it's become. Now that tower is down to 510 because I believe, what was it that did that? I wasn't paying attention, I'm sorry. Over there we've got all of that stuff going down. We placed on flying machine to try to counter it and to tank for those spear goblins. And boom, 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 they're done with. We barely took any damage to our towers. Up against these guys, they raged it. I placed on barbarians. I was like, there's no way. And look, counters it. Completely counters a raged Rascals. Granted, the Rascals were level 4, but it still does it. And look, that's tower down because of the barbarians. The barbarians just do that much. Alright, and I snowball so that way we can just like one-shot all the rest of these, so no problem. And they have more Rascals and a hog coming in. So I placed down Ice Golem to tank for the, to tank up against the Rascals. And then I also placed down Goblin Gang, which is another great way to counter the Rascals. Is Ice Golem, Goblin Gang, stuff like that. And these are the guys that were using double barrel. It was so weird how they would place down a barrel and then another barrel. It doesn't work. You don't do that. It just doesn't work at all. It's not a good combination. It won't defend. It just doesn't. Place down barbarians to defend their hog with Ice Golem in front. With 30 seconds left, I can ice giant snowball that, and we have two crowns now. At this point, we could have let them take one crown and still won the game. And even if they did push to take one crown while we were going up against that king tower, we already have it down to 3,067 HP, which is crazy. So I threw down the good game, well played, and that was a 2-1 crown victory. Second replay, I'm going to bring you guys the third in just one second. And here we are with our third replay of the day. This will be the final battle showing off this deck. And this is with a new person. I just ended up randoming with them because Mackie had to go. And so, again, we're using this bait deck, this spelled bait deck, okay? And he places down Wizard, which is a really, really good counter to the Royal Hogs. So my flying machine was just doing work up against that mini P.E.K.K.A. And I don't know if you guys know that, but mini P.E.K.K.A, she's a strong one, okay? She does so much damage, and this just shows why I hate Royal Giant. I don't know if you guys saw how much damage just got done because of that one Royal Giant just going ham. Alright, and they have poison. I think it's Royal Giant poison is what they're using with NATO in it, which is a scary, or it's hog poison. I think it might be hog poison on the right. And then top left is Royal Giant with all of that. And there goes the Ice Golem pop. It's defending. Up on the right, we have a small push going because of my teammate using the Hog Rascals deck, which I'm thinking I might end up using that deck too because that's just so powerful. No, it's a Hog Poison deck is what they were using, which is also a really strong deck. Alright, I threw down snowballs to shut that down right away. I wasn't thinking about these minions that are on the right that are going to take us down to just 425 health, and they poison our king tower. I don't know what they were thinking, so I laughed. I was like, alright, did you guys just quit? Alright, so let's just go in for a push. And I was like, thanks. And they got mad, so I'm guessing that they left or they were lagging or something. So here we go. We have just this big push going on with Hog, minions, and flying machine. But there's just so much that they're not going to be able to defend it completely. And then we've also got the Barbarians coming in and just going to clean up that mess. And then I've snowballed it, and that's the second tower. And there's no way that we could defend this right here. The tower's down no matter what. There was just nothing else that could be done. We're on 13 seconds here, and at this point, I'm panicking. I'm like, I can't lose this. It's too close. And so, place down Flying Machine to defend up against those Spear Goblins, and they place down Poison right there. And that is the final win for today. Okay, I think that was 4 wins, 1 video, just to show you guys how great this Barbarian spell bait is. And I'm not going to take credit for who made this deck, because I'm not the one who made it. The person who made it, his name is actually SirTag CR. He plays Clash Royale. He came up with this deck. His video is called New Barbarians Can't Be Stopped. It's a fantastic bait cycle deck, alright, with Barbarians. So, hope you guys enjoyed. Please like, comment, and subscribe, and I will try to get these cards up to tournament standards as fast as possible, so that way I can show you guys just how good these cards are in an actual tournament challenge type thing. Alright? Peace.